Hi friends. Okay, so today we are making a crab salad. This is an original recipe off the dome, so we're just gonna see what happens. First things first, we're gonna gather our ingredients. We got some garlic, we got a jalapeno. My mom, it was her birthday, and I'm making this mostly for her, and she don't do too well with spice. But it's also my sister's birthday and she does like spicy. So we're gonna find a nice little compromise. So I got one jalapeno and I got some sriracha. And then we got some green apples. I was planning on making a slaw with these, but I left the store and forgot to get cabbage. So what I did get was a pre-made salad mix. So we're just gonna cut up some apple and toss it in with this, and that's gonna be our slaw. We got some canned crab claw. They had this on sale for like 10 bucks. It's usually like 15, which I guess isn't really too big of a difference. But I was excited because I love a sale, and so I bought a bunch of it. Got some yogurt because I don't eat mayonnaise, but if you do, that's your business. An onion, avocado, limon, garlic. First step first, we're gonna palm strike the garlic, get the shell off, cut the booty off, and then we're just gonna give this a rough chop. We're going for a mince, but you know, your house. You do what you want. Mincing garlic can be a bit tedious, so I won't be upset at whatever you come up with. Just gonna run it through a few times and pretend like we have Herkimer knives. We have Chicago cutlery, which are nice knives, honestly, but they weren't sharpened with diamonds, so. I wanted to go on Hell's Kitchen just to get a pair of those knives. Like, I wouldn't care if he eliminated me literally in the first round if I can get a set of those knives. I would sin for those bad boys, let me tell you. All right, and before we cut the pepper, we're gonna put on gloves. If you don't have gloves, that's also fine. I'm still going to do it, but when using jalapeno or any really hot pepper, you kind of want to wash your hands with acid afterwards. I found that out the hard way. My sister, actually, not the same sister, different sister, she was in culinary school. She got this information, you know, from her professor or whatever, and I helped her make some jalapeno cheddar cornbread. And she didn't tell me to wash my hands with lime juice or lemon juice afterwards. I went to sleep, rolled over, stuck my hand in my eye, and I woke up thinking I was dying. So, you know, just be safe. Either use gloves or wash your hands with lime or lemon juice afterwards, or in my case, do both, because I'm a little paranoid after that incident, and I'm just simply not gonna play around. I'm not doing it. But like I said, my mom's not huge on spice, so I'm gonna avoid all the seeds. If you want it to be a bit more spicy, keep the seeds in. If you don't want it to be spicy, take the seeds out. So it's that simple. And slice this into thin slices, and then cut it into little cubes. So it's also going to kind of be a mince, but more so I guess a dice. Let me see this. I'm actually very excited because I've never eaten this canned crab meat, but I imagine that it's going to be like having a crab boil without the hard work of de-meating. No, that don't sound right. Opening the claws and whatnot to get the meat out myself. That's never been my favorite part, but yes. So we got some garlic, jalapeno, always find interesting whenever I use jalapenos in a recipe is that, like, I feel like a lot of Hispanic meals, and they incorporate lime juice into their meals that have jalapenos already, just kind of as part of the recipe. So I don't know if they knew way back when they were, you know, originally making guacamole or whatever, that jalapenos or spicy peppers and lime juice were things that would cancel each other out, or if it was just a happy accident that happened and, you know, it just kind of grew with the culture. But I always find it fascinating that they kind of already had the lime juice incorporated. All right. Like I said, we were gonna make a slaw, so we're gonna slice up these apples. It's also why I'm gonna wash with the lime juice afterwards, is because I'm 100% gonna touch these jalapenos, even without touching them or cutting them. I'm not touching them, I'm doing everything else. So yeah, we're just gonna cut the green apple into slices to make a nice little slaw. I grabbed two, but I might actually only need the one. Hello? I think my cats are trying to get into my mom's room. I think that might actually be enough green onion. I mean, green apple. Alright, and I'm gonna slice some white onion. About a half of one. Cut the booty off, and that'll make it easier to peel. We have some rice cooking. That's gonna be our side dish for this meal. I'm gonna slice some white onion. You can use whatever onion makes you happy. Whatever onions you already have in your cabinet. We got to cut up the avocado next. I think I'm gonna start the sauce though, so that way we can dump these veg into the bowl and get a little bit more space on this cutting board. So for the sauce, we are going to add sriracha, and we're gonna add the lime juice to the sriracha, so that way it doesn't separate when we add the yogurt. I'm assuming that that's what's gonna happen. I am not a gastroenterologist, but common sense would tell me that if we cut the lime with something else, it won't curdle the yogurt, which is what happens when you add acid to yogurt, if you were unaware of that fact. juice. To about 2 tablespoons of sriracha. Nice mix about. I'm hoping that it's not going to curdle the yogurt, but the acidity in the sriracha plus the acidity of the lime juice, we're going to see what happens. You know, we have our hopes, but then there's reality. And this is Greek yogurt. It's a little thicker, has a bit more body than just regular 2% non-fat yogurt. Okay, that's not gonna stay up. We're just gonna take that out a little bit. Add in a bit of yogurt. Give it a stir. And as hoped, the yogurt is not curdling. I don't think you have to worry about this problem if you're using mayonnaise. But like I said, I don't eat that. Never have, never will. It's just not good to me. But yeah, okay. No curdling. Perfect. And we're just gonna toss in what we have cut so far: garlic, jalapeno, apple, onion. There go the cats, they're going at it. And then we're gonna slice up the avocado and also put that in there. Just into cubes. Oh. Avocado like it's been beat up a little bit. That's okay. We all deserve love. It's a little soft, but we're just gonna hope that it can hold its form because we want kind of cubes inside of this salad. We don't really want more mush. We already got the yogurt, the sriracha, and then it's giving us a smooth enough consistency. Hey, baby. We drop in the avocado. The cat. Excuse you. Like I said, this is off the top, so add what makes you happy, keep what out, keep out what doesn't. And I'm excited though. All right, we've also got these chopped bell peppers. We got some yellow and some green. I'm just gonna add those in. We're just gonna give this a stir. I haven't forgotten about the cabbage salad mix. We're also gonna put some of that in here. And then of course, the crudité, the crab. Just to give us a little advantage on the mixing. I'm gonna get this going a little bit. this has green cabbage, green leaf lettuce, kale, red cabbage, carrots, and green onions. Put some of that in there. Like I said, my original plan was to make a slaw with the green apples, but I forgot to buy whole cabbage, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and drain this we're going to go ahead and drain this crab and pick out any shells or cartilage or any other not tasty bits that might have made it into it. And we're going to add this and any other seasonings that we want to into the salad. So okay, we have our drained crab meat. Not really drained, it wasn't too much liquid. We just wanted to separate it and make sure that there weren't any shells or inedible bits in it. We have also some smoked paprika, some ground sage, some ground lemongrass, and something else. Dill. And some dried dill. And we're gonna toss that in. We're gonna toss in some crab meat. And some black pepper and salt. And yeah, I haven't tasted this, but I get a feeling, it's gonna be delicious. I'm just gonna switch these hands real quick so this is uninterrupted. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, he probably smelled that crab. Mm-hmm. Sorry, kitty cat. It's not for you.
Is it recording?
He wants some so bad. The problem is he can't have none.
He's trying to get to me, but he doesn't know how to get over here. Just get down.
Come here. Come here.
You can't just jump down.
Come on. Come on.
Get on TT. Come on.
See, now you're doing so much.
You could just jump down. Baby, I'm not coming over there.
All right, let's give it a taste and let's see what it's talking about.
Good? That taste?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's good.
That's too good.
That's going crazy.
And I don't think it would be too spicy for mommy either.
No, I don't think so. Okay. No, back up, back up. Back up. Look,
Sorry.
this be the problem. this be the problem. Cause I'm getting a little too close to the bowl.
It's looking delicious.
All right, that's done. I feel like if I do anything else, it would be a disservice to everybody involved. I got these butter leaf lettuce And the salad came with these little wontons, so we may as well use them. I got some jasmine rice on the stove, ready to go. That means we're ready to plate. Are y'all ready to eat? Because I am.
I know you're not talking about this. You know what? Leave her alone.
Alright. I'm too excited. I'm throwing the lettuce everywhere. Hold on. I don't think y'all understand. Alright. Let's get a nice lettuce wrap from the edge. This one look a little used and abused, so we're gonna throw you back there real quick. Alright, that's one lettuce wrap. Let's put, we're gonna put at least 2 on every plate to start with, because I can't imagine anybody eating less than 2 of these. We just got the lettuce. We're just gonna put a little of the salad in there. Just look at that. That's one. Some rice. Look at this guy. He really thinks. He's like, oh, if I sneak around long enough. No, sir. And there we have it. Crab salad lettuce wraps with a side of jasmine rice. I mean, we can garnish this. We can make it look a little prettier. But it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And I think we just want to eat. So. I hope you guys make this recipe. I hope you enjoy it as much as we're about to. And I just want you to remember to always have fun, stay safe, stay hydrated. I love you. Peace.